faith in the character.
Against Ness? Doesn't Ness, like, chew up heavy?
Yeah, no, he does. But I don't know. Maybe he's got something to prove.
I would respect it, I guess. I don't respect heavies in general. The big balls pick I would respect.
Yeah.
I would almost guarantee we don't see it, but I would like to see him make me eat my words.
Yeah, no, you're probably right.
Starting off on Battlefield, that's kind of interesting.
I feel like that's a pretty bad choice for the for either Palu or K. Rool. It's I mean, Palu can definitely use that stage well, but like there's Ness on that stage is just so good.
Is he?
I think so. I think Ness is great on triplats.
I don't know much about Ness. I barely know things about Palu. I was kind of thinking the stage wasn't benefiting either of them because I know Chris likes FD a lot. So this is kind of the direct opposite of FD, but we'll see.
I guess. I just remember, maybe I'm just giving it too much credit, but one time I played Chris, I brought him here with Bowser, and he's like, you should never bring Ness to this stage. And I was like, okay, I'll remember that.
I wish I knew that.
He like 0 to 90'd me with like some platform like drag down loops.
Yeah, actually now that you mention it, I think a big thing is using the platforms either for the PK fire off of them or just using like drop down aerials off of them. And Chris definitely getting a really big lead right now.
Yeah, this start is huge.
It is good for Pong knowing like this is literally the first 30 seconds. Even if you get clobbered, you have 3.5 at like minimum games to play with.
Yeah, it definitely feels bad to start off with such a like negative momentum, but like we'll figure it out.
Yeah, definitely a little bit of a hill to climb.
Chris does take that first stock. Good yo-yo at the ledge. Hard to get around with teleport characters. You kind of have no choice. Ooh, 20 damage healed off from that? That's crazy.
Yeah, good weight with the down tilt though. At least try to make up some of the damage back. Let's see, yeah, it's really hard sometimes for Palu to actually hit that with a down tilt 2-frame.
I love that. That was a nice decision that'll like probably pay dividends later on. Oh, I think he's dead.
Yeah, loses it.
Yeah.
That is sad to see. You go for one hard read and you lose your full stock for it.
I hope that pays off later. Like, still going for those nice down
Yeah,
smashes.
the reads are correct.
Yeah. The down smash was a correct read too. He just didn't time it right.
Yeah, it's Ness is a weird character to time things on because of how like floaty and able he's able to drift a lot in the air and able to just make Palu miserable off stage.
Yeah, that yo-yo repeat with the down smash, that's so annoying. But good stuff from Pong, mixing up his timings. You know, like if you keep teleporting at the same timing, you're just gonna keep getting hit. So.
Yeah, he's still remaining like pretty confident, even though he's down 3 stocks to 1. He knows how to play this matchup, and he knows he has a lot of time to work with.
Yeah. Plus, we got a 5-game set here, so there's still plenty to be learned throughout the set.
I like the slow walks and the spacing with the back airs he's doing right now. Try to take out the stock as hard as it may be when Chris is planking the ledge like this.
Yeah, what do you do about this ledge stuff?
I would just start.
That's a regrab though, so
flaming.
right?
Yeah, that's exactly what I would. Even if he gets back on stage, yeah.
Honestly, welcome him back on stage if he's just going to be like planking the ledge like that.
That's what I do. Just let him have stage control at that point.
I guess that's the power of planking, you know. Patient play pays dividends, and there's an opening, but will this convert into anything?
Chris is definitely trying to assert his patience as much as possible. I like the edge guard though.
Pong as a player tends to like sometimes struggle with like patience and camping. Like I know he doesn't like Snake for that reason. You know, can get very personally like frustrated in matchups like that. So
yeah, and
that like little jump, that little footstool.
That was definitely kind of an interesting interaction.
I don't know if either player intended for anything like that to happen.
No, yeah, the whole last like 15 seconds all kind of just seemed like a happy accident that kind of went in favor of Chris.
I guess, yeah.
Like at the beginning of it, I thought Chris was getting comboed, but now he just got a back throw and won the game.
Yep.
So good for him. That didn't feel like a comfortable game for either of them, though. That was very strange.
Yeah, a lot of strange interactions overall. I would say like the no one was like necessarily in the driver's seat. It was kind of just a lot of scrambles, and Chris came out on top in those scrambles.
Yeah, I think this matchup kind of just plays to that where, you know, both of these characters kind of want to be in their face. Like, optimal play for both of these characters is being in their opponent's faces and really just pressuring the hell out of them.
Yeah.
And when that happens, spaghetti also tends to happen.
Yeah, that's a good assessment. This is probably a spaghetti-prone matchup as a result.
You just need to play the scramble situations as calm as possible. You need to know exactly when to hold shield, when not to hold shield.
Yeah, wait for like panic spot dodges and air dodges and stuff.
Sometimes playing against Ness, you want to get hit just because taking the like medium punish now is better than getting hit like a truck later.
Yes,
It's a lot of weird risk assessment playing against Ness. Look at them both just walk back and forth. They really want to play as patient as possible.
It's tough though because Pong especially can't really commit to these energy-based projectiles in like slow neutral interactions like that because you don't want to start healing your opponent, obviously.
It is rough that like your main camping tool is kind of negated by Ness.
Yeah.
It does make it kind of just like a strictly movement-based kind of camping.
And that's why they're walking, because walking as a movement tool is very strong since you can do all sorts of stuff out of it that you can't do out of a run.
True. I think the big thing for both of these characters is walking kind of helps playing around multi-hits because you're not just going to dash into some random PK Fire or Palutena. If you're walking, you can shield. You know exactly when you can hit shield, when you cannot hit shield. That kind of helps negate some of the spaghetti scramble situations.
Right.
I think both of them are kind of keeping that in mind with the way they're playing. They want to keep it as honest as possible. They want to know why they're getting hit.
Yeah, these walks are definitely deliberate. They're not just doing it for the memes. So yeah, you're right. They are certainly keeping in mind like all of the risks that happen in neutral, and like the spacing has to be extremely precise.
Yeah, even the way they're kind of just playing each other right now, I feel like they're both kind of playing a little more confidently, dashing a lot in the mid-range. They're both keeping each other at that like platform length away from each other.
Yeah, I mean, the threat of PK Fire certainly means that you have to play a certain spacing away. Nice DI on that throw. One more of those might do it.
Yeah. Oh, that's super unfortunate. I don't know why he didn't make that back.
Get some bad angles, and that explosive flame was a little bit greedy. Like, definitely could have made it back without doing the explosive flame.
Yeah, it's always kind of a greedy thing to go for off stage, but he's gonna make it up at least a little bit, as long as he doesn't take too much of extra credit. But this is like prime Ness Nair lock percentage for the most part.
Gotta find a way to get a back throw. Oh, but a drag down up tilt does the trick. That's good.
It's the classic. Now this is 100% an even game. This is still one Palutena combo away. You see him kind of looking forward there.
But PkChris keeps stacking on the damage. That PK Fire into the forward throw was pretty solid percent.
Yeah, to like Ness's credit, I feel like it is kind of hard for him to get like 0 to 30. He doesn't have anything super true. And then once he gets like to that 30% range, he has a lot easier of a time.
Yeah, at the low percent, you're kind of just hoping you get some like lucky PK Fire, like bad DI into the fire, like, you know, your opponent's panicking and then you get big damage as a result.
Yeah, he doesn't have something like Palo where you can just nair over and over again starting at 0. Okay, going for the up smash. This is definitely a scary situation.
Good choice to go to the top platform, though. Kind of just an escape route that had to be taken.
Yeah, for sure. That was definitely... This is, I guess, why he chose to go back to Battlefield, is using that top platform. Kind of makes disadvantage a little bit better for Palutena.
Yeah, having an escape route like that is super good. And Ness can't really cover the top platform pretty much at all. Like, from the ground, his double jump is a little too slow.
Yeah, for sure.
So getting up there to cover it, even if you have the read, can take a long time.
Yeah. Now we're definitely noticing kind of a more grounded game, getting the dash attack into up air. And that's definitely exactly what you need to do in this matchup, is play as grounded as possible. Get your nairs when you know you can get them. Turn around grab. There you go.
Wow, that turnaround was really slick. Very stock taker-esque.
Yeah, I mean, he knows.
Yeah.
I know he knows.
You,
I'm not saying I inspire, but I like what I see.
You guys do play a lot, and like I think that of anyone I've ever seen, you're the best at doing those. So
it's good to, because Palu, especially now that her grab range got nerfed, you need to be doing stuff like that turnaround grab.
I don't know what the choice was with the explosive flame there.
Yeah, this lead is kind of slipping away from Chris. This might be going to a game 3.
This is a 5-game set, though. So.
Yeah. Ooh, missing the edge guard.
I feel like, yeah, that edge guard was doable with just a simple yo-yo, I think.
Oh. Yeah, yo-yo might have been able to cover everything. Chris definitely hungry for this stock right now. Maybe a
Yeah.
little too hungry.
You can tell by the number of nairs he's throwing out. Like his nairs per second rate is
Yeah.
very high right now.
High NPS.
Yes, he wants the kill.
Yeah, you could feel it. Okay, that was Max right now. Yeah,
Oh.
he knew.
Yeah.
He was just keeping him out the whole time, just getting good, like 30, 40% like conversions over and over again. That adds up really fast.
Yeah, I think Chris was just too hungry for the kill. Kind of just get you know, like his approaches kind of got like stuffed counter approaches with you know, just simple like dash back, forward tilts. You know, the good stuff.
Yeah, it was just simple, clean game plan.
Mm-hmm.
The turnaround grab, have to shout that one out. But that's exactly what you need to do against a character like Ness. Is you need to hold shield until you know that you can't hold shield anymore, and then you got to get your thing.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna get shield poke back aired, you're gonna get PK fired, you're gonna die.
Yeah.
That was definitely a good adaptation. Like to see it a lot.
Yeah, that game looked very different from game one, where you know, right out the gate, it wasn't looking good for Max. But you know, yeah, Pong made some good adjustments. We'll see what happens when Chris is in charge of the stage choice. Did we just go back to Battlefield? Is that what they did?
I think so.
I wouldn't mind to see a 5-game set on Battlefield only. That's my favorite stage.
I respect it. I don't mind Battlefield.
Yeah, here we go. Back to Battlefield.
I don't really feel like it benefited Chris at all in that last game, at least. 100% a misinput because he uses Pro Controller. I do the same exact misinput all the time.
How do you have taunts like enabled then? Like, why not just disable them if they're misinputs?
It's not a bad idea. Just set it all to like jump or something.
Yeah, it's better than taunting, I think.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea. Okay, kind of a scary situation. We get a reversal, getting it down air, hoping for the down tilts.
Yeah, that was a completely bad situation to be in for Pong, but I think a bit of an overextension from Chris means that Pong is unscathed relatively.
Yeah, honestly, so far it seems like every single time one of these players goes for an overextension, they're getting punished for it.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like both of these players really force the other one to just play like that slow, patient, honest game plan.
Yeah. Well, I love that ground coverage from Chris, kind of just making sure he was in the right spot by dashing back and forth, covering each escape option. But in the end, Pong was more patient, found a way in.
Ooh,
Oh, we haven't seen that all set from either player, so that was a good, you know, just a quick like wake up check. Like, hey, you paying attention?
Yeah, it said it didn't work out. It was timed really well.
Yeah.
Pong going for these these aren't like true combos that he's doing into explosive flame, but because Ness is so floaty that. And his jump is like, he's also got that PK Kid double jump where it's kind of slower. It allows him to force these 50-50s with Explosive Flame that are really scary, like starting at this percent. Like Nair to Explosive Flame, Fair to Explosive Flame. Stuff that wouldn't be like exactly true on a fastballer.
Yeah.
It kind of just shows you good matchup knowledge, good understanding of your opponent's character, your options against your opponent's character.
I like how Pong is at the ledge, like waiting for the yo-yo single hit and like punishing it by like, you know, falling down, being ready for it, jumping, and then up airing.
Yeah, I mean, he was probably like the first person we ever see just get murdered by that in this game.
Yeah.
Beginning of the game. There was the clip with him and like playing Fox.
Yep.
Never be able to forget that.
That's you know, what a how much we've progressed since then, you know.
Yeah, the counterplay to Ness has gotten better, but the character itself has gotten better too.
That's true. The character has somehow received buffs out of all characters in the cast. I already felt Ness was pretty good.
Yeah, I never thought Ness needed buffs, and the players themselves have just been progressing Ness faster than some other characters. They all put in the work.
Nice read on that recovery change up. Like Ness, Chris was ready on that platform. Really good stuff.
Yeah, he's been holding this advantage for the whole like last minute, pretty much. 0 to 130, pretty much uncontested.
Ooh, that was a scary spot to be in. If that forward air dragged him down, that would have been it.
Yeah, that's very hard to tech too, but luckily he didn't have to. Okay, getting there to back air. It's a dash attack.
Ooh, I like the attempted follow up there. Kind of ready for the weight on that Psy Magnet, but didn't end up working out. And PkChris gets a nair in the corner for the second stock. Now Pong on his last stock here.
I'm happy he instantly dash attacked because I was just thinking this is 69% is the exact percent where things can start to slip away very fast.
Yeah.
but he just needs to get one quick stock, and as long as it's last stock, it's an even game.
And
There you
there's
go.
that quick stock. Good read on that up air. Kind of hasn't really gone for like an aggressive vertical chase yet, so that was good.
And this is one Palutena string away from being even.
You mean like that one?
Yeah. Could have maybe taken a little bit farther, but clean 33%.
Yeah, well, like we said, overextension seems to be the bane of their existence in this set.
True,
So.
yeah, no problem with playing it safe.
Safe
now
play
this
looks,
dead even.
yeah, it looks good so far. Evening it out even more. Chris getting out of the corner now. Trying to chase him with a PK Thunder, but to no avail.
They're both just swinging, dashing back and forth, trying to throw out whatever aerial they hope will work.
Chris was ready on that platform once again for the platform canceled up B.
Scary.
Yeah, got to get out of that corner.
That's a
Nice
great
rising
man.
nair. Oh, Chris is on the hunt, though.
Yeah, I was
Look at
literally
this.
about to say the same thing. He's just moving in, back and forth, really looking for a grab.
Oh my god, that covered so much stuff.
I respect it. That was cute mix.
It was. If he rolled into that yo-yo up smash, like...
I think he did a jab before, too.
See, he ran into that back air. If he had been walking, he could have shielded in time.
Yeah, exactly. That is my number one thing about playing against Ness that I hate is just accidentally dashing into some random back air, random PK fire.
Yeah,
you lose your whole stock for it.
The character has great space coverage with bears. It reminds me of like Melee Zelda. You can throw out like 2 bears in a short hop. Just like hold down neutral super well by just putting up that wall. Ness can do it too, and he can mix up the timing with the side magnet. It's really scary.
Now I'm just thinking about Melee Zelda.
Don't get
sounds
too worried.
gross.
She's not good. Yeah, Ness has a lot of those same qualities. That strong back air, you really got to be ready for it. All right, so once again, back to Battlefield. Chris now up a game.
Yeah, I don't know why these players love Battlefield, but I feel like it's mostly they don't want to give the other one their best like stage.
Sure.
It's like a war of attrition. Like we'll go like our most neutral stage, so you don't pick your counter pick.
What do you think? What do you think Pong should be picking here since he was on the counter pick? Do you think
PS2, 100%. Unless
think?
if Chris banned it, which there's a good chance Chris is banning PS2 and like maybe small Battlefield. But
you really think so? I mean, like, I think it'd be much worse to be Ness on like Lilat. Like, Palu doesn't mind Lilat. I feel like that much.
yeah, I mean, I just don't know anybody that likes Lilat in general.
I mean, we saw Raptor go to Lilat
He's
earlier
barely
today.
a person.
I think it's just because he's an old Brawl vet. He
True.
doesn't mind the weird stages.
That's definitely mostly what it is. Wow, cool double parrying. Good for Chris. Scary drag down. And then just a
Wow.
full stock. You get PK fired at 80, drag down, and now you're dead.
Yeah. But puts himself in the corner, and now if Max can keep the pressure, this stock could disintegrate just as easily.
Yeah, this is not a safe situation to be in at all.
Oh,
That was a cute way to interrupt your opponent, though, I guess.
I'm surprised it got through the back air invincibility.
Yeah, that was very strange. I think it was like the tail end of the PK Thunder kind of.
Yeah, like snuck underneath.
Yeah. Ooh, good explosive flame.
Good read.
One more explosive flame. That's why I don't like this stage, is because of the high blast zones. Ness lives explosive flame literally like 15% longer.
Yeah, but you do need that escape option. I feel like with Powell's in the corner without that top platform, yeah, it's just so difficult, right?
Very true. It is very tough to pick a good stage against Ness. He does good everywhere.
But like you said, living until 190, that's a lot of extra work you have to do as Palu. So.
Yeah, it is rough. Oh, no, so sad.
Max goes flying back in his chair.
This is incredibly hard to make it up against. Playing against Ness at a deficit is just never fun.
And you've already done 200%. Like this game is, like you've already done 2 stocks worth of damage.
Yeah, true. You've literally been outworking your opponent.
Yep.
If
And
this was
then
not an SD, this would be Chris would be losing right now.
yeah. But Pong seems determined as ever to win this, so he's attacking on the damage and making some big risks, but
Oh,
that was scary.
Yeah, I thought he was going to bounce off the stage in SD.
ooh, that combo was scary too. That up tilt kind of mixed in the middle.
This is still doable. You just got to really play well.
Yeah, this is where, like, you know, how determined are you? Nice chase, but PkChris is ready for it this time with that air dodge.
I feel like Chris is, because I know when my opponent SDs against me, I kind of just like play a little weird after that. I feel like Chris is just, he's not like playing as hard as he feels he might need to.
I mean, I don't know if winners finals is the place to have mercy for your opponent, but like
True.
he could definitely be in his own head about that SD.
Yeah, exactly. Sometimes it just gets you in your own head. Next thing you know, you're PK firing in the wrong way.
But not getting punished for it, of course, because, you know.
True. Both players right now definitely a little scared. Max from the SD, Chris just the nature of being up 2-1. Very safe recovery, though. Okay, SD of his own. This has been a very strange set.
Yeah, this game especially has been kind of weird, but uh-oh, a nice parry gives him an opportunity to get a back air. Oh, finds just the last hit of that explosive flame and kind of getting something started, but it's a little hard to tell. Chris is not in a good position here.
He's getting ledge trapped for 50.
Oh!
That was sick.
You got to stay
That was
determined,
sick.
guys. If you've ever needed a set to inspire you, like, look at that game. Yeah, pop off.
Yeah.
Pop off.
You gotta want to see him win now. Even I hear them cheering outside.
Yeah.
That was well deserved. You don't even have to win the set anymore. USD did 0 and still won the game.
Yeah. That's inspiring stuff, you know? Like it's tough, but you got to stay focused.
If it's even stocks, it's an even game. Especially that down air killed him at 50.
Yeah.
He really didn't need too much to seal it out. Just one clean combo, and then you get the down air spike.
Yeah, but talk about mental game. Like now you're Chris, right? You're going into game 5 that you didn't think was going to happen. You were already counting your winnings, right? You're already like, how will I spend my $100?
Yeah.
You know, and now he's like, I didn't think this far. We're in game 5. I'm at 40%.
If you're Chris,
I'm air
you're
dodging.
feeling so good as soon as Max messed up that recovery. And now this is getting a little scary for Chris. He's getting ledge trapped right now, down 50%, 60.
Yep. It's tough. Like mentality is everything, and right now I feel like it would be really tough to be in a good mental state.
That was a soul read with the F smash, and he got it, but just slightly off on the timing.
Yep. Oh, they're both just jumping and airing and back airing and forward airing. Like, finally someone establishes some sort of presence in center stage.
I don't even want to discredit Chris saying he's nervous or anything right now.
Oh,
I
no,
think
of
Max
course.
is doing a very good job of adapting.
Yeah, well, no, absolutely. And like it's just like, you know, he took that up. Oh wow, that was
Such
kind
a
of
big
slick.
punish.
Good coverage too. That was no, but like Max kind of took that SD as just like inspiration to play his best, you know, like because you could tell he turned it up immediately on that next stock.
Yeah, and he was doing things very slightly differently. If you just time your moves slightly differently, that can mix up your opponent so much by doing so little. But now Chris is kind of just catching these approach ins, getting a lot of damage off of it. 69.0. Okay, that's a magic number.
69.0 gets the down tilt back air. Like, what else will he get at this magic number?
Ooh.
Well, he'll get a foot to the face with that back air. Ooh, I love that pressure at the corner.
Scary.
Oh, man.
I mean, we've seen him make these back before. Good fair trade. Oh, yeah.
That back air hitting, I didn't think it would. Max kind of just fishing for a nair string to get it all started, but
this is so scary. And this is where Palu definitely kind of struggles, is when she's down, her approach options, especially after the nerfs, aren't amazing. And Ness has a lot of really good out of shield options and just boxing tools in general.
plus his counter approaches, like we were saying before, he just those back airs, he could just kind of do retreating back airs all day.
And forward air too, and just retreating aerials. Is even for Palu, who has like really safe aerials to contest with, it can be hard for her too.
Good patience from both players, kind of just waiting out that ledge situation.
They're both moving really nice. Definitely playing super fast-paced, but at the same time, like moving in and out of the mid-range, using their spacing tools very nicely.
Oh, I love that grab attempt. That was so smart, but just barely misspacing it means that one more of those back throws, and that's it for Pong.
I don't want to complain about the nerfs, but that grab would have worked before.
That might be it. Oh, getting all those pummels, but no throw out of it. Pong
Just means the next one is going to kill him.
Yeah, the guaranteed damage might have been worth it. Oh, that he just scared him to death. Literally scared him to death. That air dodge was everything.
No, this is very scary right now for Chris.
So look at this damage. 35, 40. This is exactly where he was last game.
Yeah, this is one down air spike away.
Yep.
At the same time, back throw will kill at any %. from Ness.
Uh-oh, that parry was slick, but not quite enough.
This is
Pong
so
is still
even.
in it.
This is so even. He read that.
Oh man. All right, heal some percent,
Good
but
back
no
air.
jump.
No jump. This is.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Oh, he was dead off the top, too.
That was good.
He was dead off the top.
I think Chris just dabbed in anger. I feel like I saw him get up, put his arms over his face, and then just walk away angry.
Oh my God. Maybe he thought he won. I wouldn't have blamed him for thinking that because Max was dead off the top.